Long before a boy with a lightning bolt scar walked the halls of Hogwarts, before wands waved in defense against the dark arts, and before the name Harry Potter echoed through the wizarding world, there was another story. A forgotten past, hidden in shadows, cloaked in myth, and steeped in magic so ancient, even the wisest witches dare not speak its full truth. This is the history of the wizarding world before Harry Potter. The origins of magic didn't begin in Britain. It began with chaos. Historians believe the earliest magical civilizations date back over 5,000 years, long before the Ministry of Magic and even before Hogwarts. Ancient Mesopotamia, Egypt, and China all show signs of magical practice. Enchanted scrolls, alchemical potions, and symbols eerily similar to modern spellwork. In those days, magic was raw, dangerous, unrefined. There were no laws and no rules. Wizards lived among muggles, or non-magical people, openly, sometimes worshipped as gods, other times hunted as monsters. It was during these centuries that the first dark wizards emerged. Names lost to time, practitioners of blood rituals, mind possession, and what some believe were early forms of Horcruxes. The rise of magical societies. As the magical world grew, it became clear. Secrecy was survival. Around the 9th century, the first hidden magical societies formed across Europe, Asia, and North Africa. These were not governments, but covens, councils, and enclaves, places where young witches and wizards were taught in secret under the guidance of elder magi. It is believed that the Druids of ancient Britain, a real-world group, were among the first magical communities to systematize spellwork and herbology. Some legends even claim Merlin himself was born from this ancient order. These communities weren't always noble. Some were fierce, territorial, and violent. Conflicts between rival wizarding groups erupted into full-scale magical wars, ones never recorded in Muggle history books. But it wouldn't be until the 10th century that a singular institution would change everything: the founding of Hogwarts. In the year 993 AD, four of the greatest witches and wizards of the age, Godric Gryffindor, Salazar Slytherin, Helga Hufflepuff, and Rowena Ravenclaw, came together to build something unprecedented: a school. Not just a place of learning, but a sanctuary. Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry was designed to teach young witches and wizards how to harness their power safely, and to protect them from the growing tensions with muggles. But behind the enchanted ceilings and moving staircases, Hogwarts was born in conflict. Salazar Slytherin believed only purebloods should be taught. He feared muggle-born witches and wizards would endanger the magical world. When the others refused his vision, Slytherin left the school, but not before building a hidden chamber and releasing a monster that would one day awaken: the statute of secrecy. As centuries passed, muggles began hunting what they couldn't understand: the Salem witch trials, the Spanish Inquisition, the burnings in 14th century France. But few know that many of those executions failed because witches had already learned magical escape methods. One woman, Gwendolyn the Weird, is said to have allowed herself to be caught 47 times because she enjoyed the tickling sensation of flame-repelling charms. Still, the risk was growing. Magic needed to vanish from public view. In 1692, the International Statute of Secrecy was signed, forcing wizardkind to completely withdraw from the Muggle world. Magical governments were formed. Communities went underground. Magical creatures were hidden, and Hogwarts strengthened its protection spells. From this point forward, wizards would live in the shadows, out of sight and out of memory. The age of Grindelwald and Voldemort. But peace was an illusion. In the early 20th century, a young, brilliant, and radical wizard rose to power: Gellert Grindelwald. He didn't believe in secrecy. He believed in dominance. That wizard kind should rule over muggles for the greater good. His movement swept through Europe like wildfire. Magical warfare erupted. Some say his power rivaled Voldemort's, and his charm exceeded it. Only one man could stop him: Albus Dumbledore. Their final duel in 1945 is considered the most legendary magical battle in history. But Grindelwald was only the beginning. Years later, another Dark Lord would emerge, one who studied the darkest magic of all. Tom Riddle, a half-blood orphan who would become Lord Voldemort. Where Grindelwald wanted control, Voldemort wanted annihilation of Muggleborns, of magical law, of death itself. Why this history matters. It's easy to see Harry Potter's story as one of triumph, good versus evil. But the story began long before he was born. The world he inherited was shaped by centuries of secrecy, sacrifice, and silent wars. A hidden civilization living beside our own, influencing it, defending it, and at times, fearing it. Every magical law, every enchanted object, every secret chamber and forbidden forest has a history older than Hogwarts itself. And yet, most of us never ask. How much of that history still remains untold? Before Harry Potter, there was a world, and its magic has never truly disappeared. If you want to explore more magical mysteries, subscribe to ThinkTrail. Next episode, the real reason the Ministry of Magic failed.